Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys looking for a rare win after dropping 7 of their last 9. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And off we go from Minneapolis. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Now give left side.
Number 25, the ball carrier.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back-to-back carries here. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down. And the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards.
down.
And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Dump off to his fullback. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Complete to number 3. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They are throwing it again. Back to Flowers they go. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
And the Vikings first down.
Setting him on the dime. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. That one connects. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And the Vikings first down.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're throwing it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that forces them to 4th and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to the well again. Up behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Design quarterback run here. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Connecting on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Pass play coming here. Now here he goes. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for it. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck.
To the outside. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Down at the 23-yard line.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And they could really use a good one here. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
And the Dolphins
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dolphins.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Setting up to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Dolphins first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Didn't saw the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw here. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. He's going for it himself. It's going to be short of that goal line block, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and goal, Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Need hardly anything here. Second and inches.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's a throw. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
7, Vikings 3.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The Vikings taking the field on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's brought down at the 30.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Second down pass play coming. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. They get 27 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
First and 10.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
In the air here.
At the 40-yard line.
It's complete. Kyle Williams. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. He lost that football. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That's a gain of
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down. To the air on third and long. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
A gain of 24 yards.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
To number 3.
Vikings out of the hurry-up. Meet everyone back to the line.
To second and goal. At the Dolphins' 6.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, okay? You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll throw it. McMillan on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 40.
Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's going to try another deep one here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The 33-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's got about 9 on that run run partner down inside the 30.
At the 24-yard
Last
line.
run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Second and a yard.
Give now to the running back. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 7.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dolphins.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. It's sack number 4 in the game for them. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. You need to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
The Vikings offense back to the field now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's tackled.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
45-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third
They'll
down.
throw. Third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down.
1 yard
Only
gain.
gets a yard there to make it second and 9. Throwing from the gun here. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend.
A 7-yard loss.
Even good
Brings up
defenses,
third
great
down.
defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he goes, third and long. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Charging down the middle, and they block it! Live ball picked up inside the 25.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's the backup. First throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Intended for number 25. Brings up third down and 15.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And it gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. They go play action on first down. And the deep ball falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. He's able to hit Felton. This is cost. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Pass play now. Getting out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
I'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. Gets up the edge to the 35. Through the 45. Still running. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
It's a pickup of 61 yards. 1st down, Miami.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Running with James. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
James, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
20. Dolphins 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side.
Casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Takes the second down snap. Flush down out to his left. Crosses the 35. Oh no, the ball is loose. And they get it back. A huge play continues. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too.
The 11-yard line.
Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. They'll run here following the penalty, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings go up by 12 in the fourth. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for two.
The Vikings.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
Two-point conversion.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd. Finds his man over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Dolphins.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Another Dolphins first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. Looks through and breaks away. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down Dolphins.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Offense to the line fast. Back-to-back carries here. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Good for Dolphins first down.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Line up the design keeper. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and
He's going to throw this one. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant. Weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to...
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. It's a jet sweep. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dime. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Another carry for him. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings with a 5-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hand off to the back. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He's drawn up for him. So it's a win for the Vikings. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got